yellow and black. So we've been talking about how it was in the past. This is the future, and this is how we're turning out now. The colours are almost the same as the 80s and 90s. Let's see the style of play, if that can emit anything like it. Boston, a team in form at home, not so away, and Kettering, as has been said by me and by Paul Cox and a few others, very Jekyll and Hyde. It always depends on what Kettering side comes out and plays. Let's hope it's a positive one, and Kettering can get something from this game. A game they surely need to achieve some points, John, in this fixture. Luke O'Neill goes to take that. He'll pinch a few yards, so he should be in the Boston half by the time he's thrown it, which indeed he has. Trying to get the ball to McDonough. McDonough is pulled down, but he really lost his balance. Lamine Sheriff hooks it back towards Barrett. Barrett does well. Still Barrett goes by one, goes by two, and there's a foul on Barrett, signalled by the linesman. He goes down. It's halfway in Boston's half on this near side. It's going to be Alex Brown who's going to take this free kick, be a left footer. Let's see if Kettering can trouble Dewhurst. It took 80 minutes for Kettering to have a shot on target on Tuesday. Let's hope we can get that map down. It comes in swinging there, back post. There's a header. It goes in, it's a goal! Kennedy, unmarked, 1-0. Well, I said it took 80 minutes for the first shot, the first free kick, the first strike on target, a header from Kennedy, his fourth of the season, 1-0.
Absolute boom for Kettering early doors. Great delivery. You know, it's actually a really bright start. You know, only a few seconds in, but a really, really bright start. They won the free kick. Brilliant delivery from Alex Brown, right on the sixpence, right to the far post. Connor Kennedy stealing in at the far post, headers back across goal, and the goalkeeper just watched it go in.
Well, it is a throw on the far side to the Pilgrims, and it's going to be Tootle to take it. He does. It's flicked on towards Ferguson. He can't do much with it. It arrives at Paul Green. There's a foul on Green, and Boston get their first opportunity. Oh yes, the singing really is starting. Not heard of this in noisy early doors for a long time. There's now a gap made by the stewards. Probably wise.
But the stewards are well happy with this.
Oh, I bet they are. They love it, don't they? After doing some work.
Give us a nice quiet afternoon, please. No.
Have a quick burger and chips, and we can. But no, they've got to work on this one. Free kick then on the far side. It's going to be an out swinger. Everyone is on the penalty line near the D. Comes in left-footed. Strike there, back post. The number 6 is there. Shields fires one in early, and it almost got to the near post. Jackson stuck out a foot, but it hit the side netting, but he was unmarked, and that could have been dangerous, John.
And a half. If it's a striker, then he's probably thinking to go across goal, but he's just he's put his foot through it, and luckily enough for Kettering, it's gone on the into the side netting, which is a bit of a let-off, to be honest.
It is, and Boston got the ball on through Burrows. He's found Elliott. Elliott is on the right-hand side. He's pushing the ball by Connor Johnson. It may go out. Johnson has to intervene, does well, and that goes out for a corner, unfortunately, from Johnson. But it will be a corner. Joe Leasley is going over to take it. And Kettering then under early pressure after that early goal from Connor Kennedy. In the first minute, in it comes into the penalty area. Out comes Jackson Smith. He collides though with Luke O'Neill. It's back to the corner taker who lobs the ball up into the air. Headed by Byrne. Lamine Sheriff flicks the ball out, goes down. Boston at the ball back with Leasley. He puts it in the back post there. Good catch there by Jackson Smith. He bowls the ball out. It's a good one to Barrett. Barrett's trying to set Crawford away, but Crawford can't get there. Intervened by Ferguson. Goalkeeper has to rush his goal kick and puts it out for a Kettering thrown by the halfway line.
Excellent from Jackson Smith. First of all, to take the cross. It's not easy. There's a swirling breeze going on, so any high ball is going to be a bit of a problem. Good take from him, and he got Kettering straight on the attack. Good throw out to Connor Barrett, who played it forward, and Jordan Crawford couldn't quite latch onto it. But yeah, there was good start from Jackson Smith.
Well, McDonough's shirt is being pulled there, but Kettering had the ball back with Johnson towards Crawford. Crawford's in with a chance here. He's got a chance here. Crawford comes in, shoots. 2-0 Crawford! Crawford's got his first!
Done it!
Beautiful goal! That will cheer him up. Crawford makes it 2-0. This could be carnage if this carries on, John. What would you like to see?
Do you know what? There won't be a more popular goal this season than that from Jordan Crawford. And what a finish! Brilliant. I mean, it was just a hopeful ball forward really from Connor Johnson. It's actually a clearance, And what a takedown. He's beaten the offside trap. He's taken down the ball brilliantly and he's just rolled it across the keeper into the far corner. Fantastic finish, and that, by the way, Cookie, is what he's capable of. We've been asking the question, and there you go. Do we sound surprised? We shouldn't, should we?
Can we pack in now? I mean, I'd rather go down in the studio and get warm. But and we're away again with McDonough on the far side. He's got Crawford with him again. McDonough is in the penalty area. He's going one way, he's going the other. McDonough's still there, put the ball in. It's a tap, and the goalkeeper just gets a hand to it as Crawford was waiting to pounce. And Dewhurst there, he butchered that shot, and he
it's a long afternoon.
he got a pork loin to it, and he's got away with it as Crawford was bearing down on him to slice that one into the net. Up into the record books as it comes in, history books should I say. The throw-in comes in from Brown, it's flicked on. There's a melee of players here, it's back out to Crawford. He plays it square to Harrison Neal. It's pumped through here to McDonough. McDonough fires in. Good save by the feet there of Dewhurst. I thought that
from there, which I think is fair enough. It definitely wasn't a foul.
Yeah, Leasley has the ball. He plays it long. O'Neill gets a head onto it towards Barrett. He's beaten to it by Byrne. He finds Elliott by the corner flag. He's got two round him. Ball comes in low.
Oh,
there's the number 8, 2-1. Great goal. And Green side foots it in there. A beautiful goal from Boston, reacting there very, very quickly on the byline. Side foots it by Jackson Smith. 2-1. Game on. Be a throw in on the far side. Tootle with it. Trying to find Green. Headed back to Ferguson. Plays it out wide, and it comes off Brown for a throw in by the corner flag. In it comes, hanging in the wind a bit. Cleared by nobody actually as the strike comes in here. It's a goal, 2-2. Well, unbelievable. Hit from the edge of the penalty area. Kettering couldn't clear it, and it's driven by Jackson Smith. It's 2-2. What a game we've got here. A seemingly unintentional shot. It comes in, beats Smith, who was at full stretch, creeps in by his near post, and we've got a draw on our hands. 2-2. There's a foul, but it is. Brown then into the area. McDonough is there, so is there's McDonough on the outside of the area. Has to lay it off. He does so now, but it's a poor ball, and good work there. Then knocked over, but Ferguson can only get the ball back to McDonough. McDonough on his right foot, might try a long ranger. Still McDonough. Hit it. He has done. And that just goes over. That was a good effort from McDonough. It looped. It looked like it was just going to dip at the final moment. It did, but it dipped over the bar as Dewhurst was down on his loins. And it's Alex Brown time for another long throw-in. Are we going to see a fifth goal before half-time? Well, wait and see. But Brown is poised to take this. He's arching his back on the stanchion at the back there. In it comes towards Connor Johnson, but it's arrived back at Brown. Brown thought about crossing it. Does now. It comes into McDonough. There's a foul. Here's a melee. Here can return. It's still there. They can't get at it. That just goes wide there from Kennedy. I thought it was going to be a top right-hand corner. But take this. It's been Ferguson has taken all these throw-ins for Boston on that far side. But as we're entering the last few moments of this first half, it's a ball in by Leasley, headed out by Harrison Neal. Tootle will pick it up, but it comes straight off Crawford, who gets one in the chest, goes down, and there goes the referee's whistle as. He's gone early. He must have said. Yeah, he must have meant two. Rather than three. Jordan Crawford stayed down, got one in the you-know-wheres, and he's a bit winded as they come up. But an exceptional first half here at Latimer Park. It's Kettering Town 2, Boston United 2. Kettering racing into a 2-0 lead with a goal in the first minute from Connor Kennedy, going 2-0 up with Jordan Crawford's first goal for the club on 6. Boston getting back into it on 16 minutes and equalising on 22 sees this now level even Stevens here at Latimer Park. Well, I'm going to go and get my breath back for the second half, but John and myself will be back with you in around 10-15 minutes time. Let's hope the second half is as exciting as this first half, but on this occasion that the Poppies can rattle in some more goals and come out with a win. And Boston get the ball away as Harrison Neal puts a foot in, but it's gone a bit scrappy. It's headed back by Barrett towards Crawford. Crawford doing well, he's being a bit manhandled. Crawford gets the ball over, there's nobody there, and it comes off the Boston player for a corner. Good work there from young Crawford. Going to be Alex Brown who goes over to the far side to take this. It should get caught in the wind a bit, but we shall see. Bit of a shenanigans going on in that penalty. In it comes here, goalkeeper drops the ball. Anything can happen, and that's hooked over the goal mouth by Harrison Neal Garner, and Garner then places it right back to Dewhurst, who tries an up and under, gets caught in the wind. Underneath it's Connor Johnson, heads it down, but Kennedy can't get there. Green can, he lofts the ball into the penalty area, and it needs to be won by O'Neill, which it was, and that was going to go for a corner as Burrows was looking to strike if he missed it. And Jackson Smith was loitering around probably in the wrong area had that ball fell at the striker's foot. Byrne, I think he's from Brackley, wasn't he?
Yes,
he's
good player. I saw a whole season of him pretty much when he was at Corby Town. Very good player. Very good technically player.
Taking this corner on the far side. In it comes. There is Jackson punches it, it goes up there. Anybody think can happen here? A shot comes in, it ricochets off a Kettering player and goes off for another corner on this right hand side. At the moment, still 2-2 here at the park. It comes in, headed in, and a goal! A cracking goal from Burrows. Boston come back from 2 down as fans invade the pitch, which is stupid. Or one has, and now has been tackled by a steward. But a goal from Jordan Burrow at the back post, powered the ball past Jackson Smith, and Boston come from 2 behind to lead this encounter 3-2. Go of when Phil Brown and I think it was Riley played for Kettering, who were both diminutive,
right, yeah.
And Kettering get lumping high balls in, and they could never get near them, you know. And if they are to get something out of this game, they need to play to the strengths of Kettering's side. As a Kettering player down, a head injury. And another book, and this could be a booking now. There's 2 Kettering players down foul, and there's a melee. We're started. Yes, there's handbags are out, full handbags. 2 Kettering players down foul by the same player. This must be a booking, as now we're calmed down a bit. The yellow card. He's having a word with O'Neill. 2 fouls in a row, and
yeah, it's Joe Wright Jr. who's going in the book.
Joe Wright Jr. goes in. That's the first booking of the second booking of the afternoon. Sheriff went in that first half. But so his contribution so far, right, is a booking with 2 poor fouls on Kettering players. 81 minutes gone here at Latimer Park. Moving to stoppage time as Crawford limps around and hasn't gone off. I'd have thought he'd had to go off, but he hasn't. He doesn't look comfortable, Crawford. And here comes the time added on, I think, at the moment. Ball lofted into that area. There's a big melee, hoofed out by Boston. Just 3 minutes of added time left for Kettering to salvage something from a game they should have.
Referee has indicated an additional 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Quite good enough. And the most frustrating thing is that the winning goal is going to come from a set piece that, you know, you have to work on and concentrate, and they've just lost concentration for a second, and bang, it's in the back of the net. Frustrating.
And there it is, that's the last kick of the match, and as we said, it's all over here at Latimer Park. It's disappointment for the Kettering fans, it's disappointment for Paul Cox and his side, racing into a 2-0 lead after 6 minutes. It looked like it was going to be one-way traffic, but unfortunately for Kettering, it was 2-2 at half-time, and then a goal from a set piece was the difference between the 2 sides in that second half. It's back to the drawing board for Paul Cox. We have a week to think about it now before the next fixture, but once again, disappointment here at Latimer Park. Week before, or the last Saturday before Christmas. We shall be covering the next game. Players are trooping off, but from myself and John Dunham and the Poppage TV crew, we're going to go and try and get some interviews ready for you now. But good night.